Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Water Cooler. I am Sarah from Texas, and this is our place to chat all the latest celebrity news, reality TV, Super Bowl. Like, is that the biggest news that's going on besides sweet Savannah Guthrie's mother? That I don't know that anything new has really happened in the last day or so with that. Anyways, we will get into it. I finally watched episode 7 of The Traitors. Didn't make time. I was too tired after the Super Bowl party we went to and everything to watch episode 8 like I was supposed to chat about today. But I am shocked on The Traitors. Like, Rob has me full on shocked, and so did Candace. All the things. Anyways, so in celebration of Mr. Andy Cohen getting this nerd Super Bowl commercial, I assumed these were new candies. And so I tried to order 5 packs, and I was going to bring it along to the Super Bowl party with me with the other desserts I brought. But they only gave me 3. So I guess that means they're kind of selling out. They're not any different, though. I'm like, oh, Nerds clusters. Okay, I guess they're supposed to be juicy. There's no juice in them. They're about the same size. And I'm spilling the little balls. I mean, no. They're maybe shaped differently. They're like a gumdrop. There's no juice. Like, wait, what? They're good. So last night, my friends don't give a shit about Andy Cohen. Well, what's funny is I was talking and my husband was facing the TV at the party we were at. And he was like, I was here. And he was like here, facing it. And I was facing a friend, chatting with them. And he's like, Sarah, Andy Cohen's on. Oh. So it was my husband who actually told me the Super Bowl commercial for Andy Cohen was on. It was so cute. Anyways, I was like, oh my God, I totally missed it. So my friends were watching it. And then my girlfriend goes into this rant that she just listened to on Mel Robbins. Not a rant. It's a healthy thing. But they said nerds are one of the most unhealthy things ever. Not just because of sugar, the dyes in them. Like, these were listed as one of the things you should absolutely avoid. So nobody told Andy Cohen that. But I'm not really sure what juicy is. There's nothing juicy in them. Mega crunchy, gummy, juicy. And there's a little song going on with it. Mega, I don't know. He alluded to there might be like another part to the commercial today on Andy Cohen Live, because he said something about it leaves you hanging with him in the taste bud. Like, what are they going to do next? You know what I mean? I definitely want to know your thoughts. I mean, I don't go to watch the Super Bowl, but nobody, it was funny. As soon as we got to the party, this one guy goes, because, we're in Texas. He goes, isn't it the Texans versus the Cowboys today? And I'm like, exactly. It's kind of funny. Fave Star says it was the most boring Super Bowl ever. I know, Marla. We've got the best weather here in Texas lately. So good. It's full of, Sarah says it's full of actual arsenic. I just ate 2 gummies of arsenic then. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, good. Wait. Oh, they lost though, right, Michelle? Michelle's a Patriots fan, so she was glad they were there. Okay. Is Cardi B's, because I just learned on the Smith sisters this morning that Cardi B's baby daddy and current boyfriend, which she's still married, so they could never get divorced, he was just asked coming up for the Super Bowl. I think he plays for the Patriots, right? So he actually lost. I mean, he didn't lose. His team lost. I didn't think there was any points. Did it end up being 12-0? It was 6-0 for so long. So, and you know what? I have not gotten a text message from the hostess, so I don't think we won any of the squares. And then we paid an extra $5 to do this little guessing game of like, who would get the first time out, who would score first, what the score, all these things. I guess we didn't lose. Okay, Stephon Diggs plays for the Patriots, Sarah says. So not only did he not win the Super Bowl, I guess they're on the outs with each other because they apparently unfollowed each other after the Super Bowl. What even makes people check that stuff? Like, were they showing that there was a feud? Like, people, when Chef Stu and Jeff used to fight, I would know about it because Stu would tell me, but it wasn't anything. Sometimes they would have fights that never even made it to the radio. Jeff never even talked about it. Now, most of them he did. But some of the big fights, people were already looking and messaging me, oh, Chef Stu has unfollowed Jeff. And I'm like, now looking back in hindsight, Chef Stu is a talker, right? I'm sure a lot of y'all could raise your hand and be like, he's answered my DMs. He's talked to me. Y'all talked to him on the phone. Yes, he's a talker. And I would warn him because I'm like, dude, you were telling me stuff and then you're clear that I'm not telling anybody. You're clearly telling other fans and they're telling me. So people are betraying your trust to me, who is a fan account of Jeff Lewis, your boyfriend. Anyways, you can lead a horse to the water, whatever it's called, but I could not warn him enough that, people were betraying him and not necessarily keeping his whatever. So the way that people would even look or know there was a fight going on, and then they would message me and be like, oh, Stu's not following Jeff and Jeff unfollowed Stu. And I'd be like, what makes y'all look at this? So all I know is that Stephon Diggs was asked at like one of these Super Bowl interviews if he thought he might propose to Cardi B at the thing. And he just kind of ho-hummed it away. Like, maybe in the future. And so I know people were rumbling like, oh, if my man said, I think on TMZ, if my man said this, I'd be so mad if they said this and whatever. And I'm like, she's still married to Offset. So they're still married, right? I mean, they can't even legally get married yet. Yeah, the unfollow is so silly. Exactly. Or the blocking. I'm looking at you, Bethenny Frankel. I'm looking at you, Jill Zarin. I'm looking at you. No, Jill doesn't have me blocked. Kelly Dodd, Lisa Rinna. I mean, Tom Sandoval. Who doesn't have me blocked at this point? Anywho, but yeah. Oh, it did. Oh, Fave Star says, I just saw online that Christina, what's her name? All the different last names. Christina Hawk, I think is the most current name she's going with. Christina Hawk's show got canceled from HGTV that Jeff Lewis was on. He was one of the judges. Oh, well, that's no good. It wasn't that good, but I'm not really I like House Hunters. I love House Hunters International. I was just talking about that show last night. Anyways, okay. Stephon has lots of girlfriends and baby mama. Doesn't he have like 10 kids with like 6 different baby mamas? So I don't know if he's ever been married. Maybe. I'm just wondering what even made somebody check to see that they had unfollowed each other. I mean, the unfollow of it all is such a public FU, right? It is the celebrity's way of being like, whatever. That's what hurt me so bad when someone told me that Paige Davis had unfollowed me, because I'm like, ooh, she had followed me since the day I met her in June of 2022. So when she unfollowed me, I knew that was a big public FU. Anyway, shout out Paige Davis. Okay, let's talk. It was a boring Super Bowl. I don't really care about who wins. When the halftime came on, I didn't even pay attention. I was honestly chatting with friends, okay? Then I learned that place I was at had 2 different TVs. One had switched the TV to this TBN channel that had like Kid Rock on it, like an alternative halftime show. And then the other TV had the Bad Bunny halftime show on. Okay, so I saw parts of both, okay? Mainly because I wanted to see, but I didn't even know the drama that was going on. I understood that there was a lot of animosity. They were anti him, Bad Bunny, if he was going to come out in a dress or not. I was like, whatever, that doesn't bother me in 2026. Give me a break. So I watched bits and pieces of both of them, enough to know that later when I saw Jill Zarin's, I don't even follow Jill Zarin. I only follow 31 people on Instagram. Okay. So it's not that I don't see people's stuff or go and look if somebody tells me to, but I think she must have tagged. Okay. She's lost another 1,000 followers. So last night she had 642,000 followers. Now, what I don't know is I don't know if that means she was close to 643. I also don't know when it says you go down to 640, She could have 639,999 and it still says, or whatever you call it, one more. I don't know her exact numbers, but she's lost a couple of thousand followers. My point is, I didn't even follow her. So that to me, all of these people that were actually following her on Instagram and now they're upset, I'm like, in what world are you surprised that she has these opinions about Bad Bunny and the Super Bowl and speaking in Spanish and grabbing the groin and the kids watching and the everything of it all, right? Like, I don't even follow her. And I knew that she posts like that. So if you actually follow her, then that means you should know what she's about. So if you unfollowed her, my point is, why the hell were you following her in the first place? I don't care if you were or not, but I'm just saying, joke's on you. It's not like she just now let people know what she's about. My point is, and I made a video real quick. So I had recorded her Instagram reel, not thinking she would really delete it, but because when you do a story, I start wondering, oh, that's going to disappear in 24 hours. So maybe they didn't mean for it to stay up, right? And they'll get backlash and they'll whatever. No, she posted as a reel where you could see who was liking it. You could see who was commenting, what they were saying. She had kind of it set up as a poll. Like, did you like the halftime show? Like 4,000 people had already voted in it. Okay. And then the majority was like, oh my God, you're so bad. I can't believe you said this. Unfollow. I'm not going to watch your new show. You just lost me as a viewer, as a follower. And I'm like, I was more shocked that she did it as a reel, which meant I thought she was going to leave it up. Then I started seeing the comments going, ooh. So I'd already recorded it so I could use a screen recorded so I could use a couple of the clips to make the first video I did. And the first video was basically because she had just made a video a day or two ago, pretty much dogging Bethenny Frankel and definitely saying, I didn't ask Bethenny Frankel to be on the new show because I knew it wasn't a good fit for her. She had already told me that she wants to be Beyonce and I wanted to be Lucy and Ethel. And that wasn't going to work. Her wanting to be Beyonce in this big cast. So I was more like, wow, she is really getting ballsy with her post. She just wants publicity for the new show, all this stuff. And then I'm like, oh my God, all these people saying I'm not going to watch the show. I was like, oh, this is backfiring. This is not going the way she wanted. Even if people agree, which obviously, look, we live in America. We know this is a political thing. I'm not going to get into the politics of it all. I don't think I need to explain that to anybody. She pretty much explained that a little bit. There's no shock. Some of the housewives either are very public with their political opinions or thoughts on America and things, or they say it without saying it. I mean, nobody should be shocked. My point is that she had made these two very controversial Instagram posts recently that were reels where you could, and comments were on, you could see the likes, you could see the comments when she has this new TV show. Like, she finally got back on TV. They're going to start filming The Golden Life soon in Palm Beach. And then she F's it all up. And then I started thinking, so this is before she had deleted it, right? I had checked a couple times and and I thought it was gone. I'm like, it was gone. I swear twice I saw that it was gone. And then I went and my story was gone. And I'm like, oh, did Jill Zarin have my Instagram story removed? I'm like, oh my God. Then I realized since I had reshared her Instagram story as a story, when her reel was deleted, that deleted my story. So then I went to her feed and checked and she had deleted it. But also, she is a very proud Jewish woman. Like, I'm not going to get into the history of the world. I was very surprised that she was so vocal with some of her opinions when she is so public and proud to be a Jewish woman in everything that entails and the history of that. Okay, you picking up what I'm putting down? So I'm not going to get into it. I know everyone has a different opinion. They are welcome to it. My shock was that she said this out loud on an Instagram reel for everyone to publicly comment. And of course, and then one of my videos was like, who's going to tell her to take it down? Her boyfriend, Gary, her daughter, Allie, her mom or dad, her publicist, E-Network. I mean, like, did Andy Cohen text her? Did Bethenny Frankel text her and be like, what the F? Somebody took it down. Somebody let me know this morning that, which, okay, I won't say. Somebody let me know this morning that that Allie, her daughter, is the one that told her to take it down, told her to remove it. So anyways, I guess even Allie, who's like 30 maybe, was like, Mom, like, you crossed a line, you know. But people that don't even know, Jules, my video just of the thing has like over 1 million views. And that's a lot for Instagram. I never get a lot of views on Instagram. Let's see, 1.1 million views. Jill Zarin's now deleted shocking halftime rant.
Halftime show ever. And it's 250 years that we're celebrating right now in the United States. And I just don't think it was appropriate to have it in Spanish. And quite frankly, I didn't see him grabbing his, G area.
G area. I had to think about that because at first I was like, G spot? G, like even Kelly Dodd, God bless her. She dogged me today, but God bless her. I did listen to the Rick and Kelly show today because I wanted to watch it, or the Rick and Kelly commercial, as somebody said on there today, because they sell a lot of stuff. Anyways, and she even said, I didn't even notice him grabbing his crotch. I didn't either. I mean, our high school did a performance of In the Heights years ago. And as soon as I saw one of the other couples with me, all of our kids were in the Heights. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like In the Heights. Because that was the point. It was supposed to represent the Puerto Rican community in America, right? So that's kind of, the Marqueta, whatever they called it, what's the name in Spanish? It was not bordello. I'm saying it wrong. Whatever it was, it meant, the marketplace basically in Spanish. Anyway, so that's what I noticed. I mean, I've seen plenty of people grab their crotch and it doesn't offend me, but I just do not remember that about him. I guess, I don't know. I remember a white outfit. I remember the tennis shoes he had on. I mean, remember Ricky Martin. I just, the trees that were there. I don't know. Well, what about Ramona? Katie says, I don't want to watch these old racist white women. I mean, Ramona is the one that really had, she got canceled last time, and yet she's coming back to the E channel. Joyful Mariah. By the way, everyone take a deep breath. This is our place to have a safe opinion, right? We can have opinions and differing opinions. We are just respectful about them. I don't want to get into politics. I don't like getting into politics. It's never fun for anybody. I don't like people saying, oh, if you're friends with such and such, then, and they voted this way, or they think this. You know what? I give a lot of grace to a lot of people because everyone needs grace. I need grace. Nobody's perfect, right? But I think at the end of the day, most people, not all, most people feel strongly about something because they think that is the best for themselves, their neighbors, their country, all of that. Some people just don't give a rat's ass. They only think about themselves. But I do think for the most part, no matter what political party you're part of, you're wanting the best for yourselves and your country. So, oh, good. Love that. Joyful Mariah says, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but she should know by now, not all of your thoughts and feelings need to be posted on social media. She's been around long enough. Girl, I can't. And that's why I was shocked. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike O'Reilly. He says, I thought I was perfect. You are actually, Mike O'Reilly. You are perfect. I mean, Fave Star says the E channel is just trying to survive, so they will be giving shows to anyone. I'm done with the so-called reality TV shows. I mean, even someone on Rick and Kelly. So I was listening to it in my ear as I was picking up the donated food from the grocery store to go to the food bank. And I guess they read all the comments as they come on. And somebody was saying that reality TV is kind of a done deal. And then I'm going to make a video about this soon when I have time. she let us know that she is going to be on a couple of episodes. So she'd kind of alluded to it, that Jill said she was going to be on some episodes of The Golden Life. Now she said she is going to be on a couple of them. And it's going to be, they're going to break the fourth wall, and it's not going to be like your typical reality show. So I don't know. I feel like people will say, I'm unfollowing you, I'm not going to watch your show. And then I feel like in actuality, people won't unfollow her, or people that are saying that weren't following her to begin with, like me. Yeah, she's still at 640. Let's see if she turned off comments. So, I think she's turned off comments on she still has them on, which my comment to her with the Bethenny thing was backhanded much. I mean,
like, once again, for me, after like 16 years or something like that.
But this is her saying that she
And
didn't.
I want to be Lucy and Ethel. You can't be Beyonce and be on an ensemble cast. It doesn't work. And that's why I didn't ask her to be on the show, because I knew that wasn't what she wanted to do. And she's in a great place. I mean, I live basically down the block from her, and I'm watching her, you know.
All of this just seems so backhanded. Like, I live down the block from her. In other words, I'm as rich as she is. It was just so crazy. So I listened to the Smith sisters first. They come on first for me. And I was on my way somewhere and listened to them. They talked about the Super Bowl and didn't mention the Jill Zarin of it at all. At all. And they don't generally shy away from politics and what's going on in the world. They intentionally didn't talk about Jill Zarin. There's no way. I mean, there's 3 sisters, there's producers, there's people DMing them, there's family and friends. There's no way they had not yet heard about the Jill Zarin Instagram post. I mean, even Kelly and Rick started their smash today within seconds saying Kelly woke up to a text from Jill Zarin saying, I just got in trouble. And she was like, what is she talking about? And Rick was like, let me Google it. He Googled it, and it was on whatever it was on, the news stuff. You know what I mean? Don't Start Nothing says Jill Zarin is part of a minority group herself. Yes, being Jewish, one that has been through it the last couple of years, just like the Hispanic one. So she could have been more open to the performance, bigotry much. I mean, not just the last couple of years. I mean, give me a break. A couple of decades. Y'all now want some more nerds? Oh my gosh, they're kind of addicting. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I don't want to sit there and eat a chewy nerd on the phone, on the TV with y'all. But anyways, Jill's the new owner of E. Wait, what? Michael Riley? What the hell does that mean? I know. TT, I'll tell you what Andy Cohen said. TT says Andy Cohen didn't seem impressed by Jill today. You know what he said? Because somebody called in or whatever and mentioned, I guess, well, let's see what she said. Apparently Taylor Armstrong also posted or said something. I don't know if she's deleted it or not. I didn't hear about that one. I also don't follow her. But you know, she has 193,000 followers, so that's a lot also. She posted, were you entertained? I'm embarrassed for the NFL and Apple for the Super Bowl halftime show, totally in Spanish with a Cuban flag. Okay, so that's what Taylor Armstrong posted as a story 17 hours ago, and that's it. She didn't post a reel that, is she still doing, wasn't she going to do a podcast also? Is she still doing a podcast? Is she? Oh my God, she's still talking about the cat meme of it all.
You know, little ears on. And he
as of January 16th. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Okay, so Andy Cohen was responding to Taylor Armstrong and Jill Zarin. And he basically said, look, there are 2 people that are not employed at Bravo anymore. In other words, go on, do your stuff. Not my problem. Call a different person. It is not my jam anymore. No, Jill can't blame it on that she was drinking. Jill does not drink alcohol. Khalik says Taylor was probably drunk, sadly, but Jill doesn't even drink. And she wasn't even, you know, where you go to sleep and you take Ambien or whatever. What was that Rosie, not Rosie O'Donnell, Rosie, what's her freaking name? Tom Arnold? What's Rosie's name? Rosie, whatever her name is, she, said all that bad stuff. And she said, oh, I took some Ambien. I don't know. Yes. NW Shell. Yeah. Andy definitely was like on and on about how much he loved it. He thought it was great. John was like, whatever, a huge percentage of our country speaks Spanish. So it made sense that they represented Puerto Rico, and he was respectful of America and all this stuff. So definitely Bethenny Frankel also kind of, she responded without really, I don't comment much. I try to refrain, but sometimes I just can't. She really said something without saying anything. Did y'all really think she responded at all? Let's see how long it is, and I'll play it for you.
On Bad Bunny and his performance at the Super Bowl is that he is an artist expressing himself, his music, his experience as a Puerto Rican man in America. If it's a country artist, they're expressing their experience and sharing their music and their culture. If it's a hip hop artist on the largest stage in the world, which is very inspirational to people because that is him expressing his experience.
I just didn't think she said anything. You know what I mean? It was kind of like a nothing sandwich. Again, I have entirely too much lipstick on. Like when I put my makeup on in my bathroom over there, and then by the time I get here, I mean, I look like I should have an OnlyFans. So Bethenny Frankel's response wasn't really anything. Jill Zarin's is out the wazoo. I mean, she's getting the worst. Some people would say any publicity is good publicity. So maybe that's what I don't even think she was trying. She's like she doesn't even try. Like she didn't think that out. She didn't think, oh, what can I say? No, that is just her. I was just surprised she said it out loud on social media. I'm like, girl, like, what are we doing here? So Andy Cohen, like I said, he was kind of more in the middle. So if there was like a hot, medium, cold, let's say hot, warm, cold, I would say Kelly Dodd was warm, Andy Cohen was cold, and Bethenny Frankel was not either one. Like they, in response to the thing, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm auditioning for OnlyFans. Yeah, you want to see my toes? Wait, or toes on the? I need a pedicure so bad. Yes, inside thoughts. Joyful Mariah says, Jill needs to learn the importance of inside thoughts. I'm just shook at her age and how long she's been in the public eye. She posted a reel like that. An Instagram story would have made it better, but wow, that's my point, is that it was a reel. You know what I mean? No, of course you don't. We flew to Puerto Rico for our honeymoon 25 years ago, and did a cruise out of there. Puerto Rico is beautiful. We have a friend's sister and her sister and family live over there. Like they moved from Texas to Puerto Rico. They love it. I don't know. Poppin' Harsh says Jill seems like a horrible person. I don't want to go that far. Okay. I think good people can have bad opinions or bad moments and they can learn from them. So I am going to hold out hope that Jill will learn from this and realize how similar the struggle is with the Jewish community and what they've been through and what she's been through. And then what she's saying about like, oh, don't whatever. Like, seriously, it's crazy. That is very true. Don't Start Nothing says everything is interpreted as a political statement in the U.S. Attack this point, but I watched it and enjoyed the energy. Great that Puerto Rico got to get the desired halftime spot for once. And people could have turned it off. Jill sounded mean. Yeah. She sounded, it was not a nice video at all. Bethenny Frankel's, I think she was just like, ooh, but you know what? Jill was the first one. Like, I don't know who posted first. I'm sure other people posted. I don't know how many celebrities posted. How do I put this? Especially reality TV stars that just announced a new show. Like, Jesus, she's so excited that she's finally back on TV. She's like, I won. And then she goes and sabotages it. I'm like, girl, like nobody should be surprised. That's why I made another story. And I'm like, are you really unfollowing her? Because first of all, if you were truly following her, then you should know a lot more about her. Now, I realize, like I said, I only follow 31 people, so I'm very particular. But some people just follow hundreds and thousands. They don't really care, and it doesn't really mean anything. Like, oh, I follow them. I agree with them. They're my best friend. I believe with their politics, all that kind of stuff. Clearly, I do a fan account. So if I follow someone, it doesn't mean I agree with everything they're saying. It means I want to see their stuff, and you kind of got to follow them and hit the button that says, show me when they post. That way I don't have to think about, oh, I wonder if Jill Zarin posted something awful about the Super Bowl and about Puerto Ricans. Like, I would never think to look at her Instagram for that. You know what I mean? So when it came up, it was probably because she had tagged or hashtagged Roni or something. And I don't even think I follow hashtag Roni. Things just come up in your Instagram because they think, you're going to be interested in it. So I'm not even sure what made it come up. You know what I mean? Yes, I did see her mom behind. I think I could hear Gary. I don't know if Allie was there. Allie now has an apartment in New York City, so she probably wasn't even there, but she was like, Charlie says, I don't follow one person on social media. Wow. Are you a watcher, as they say, not a poster or not a commenter, like with like real friends and family? You know what I mean? Yes, some people do that. She did? Oh, wait, what? Louise says she first posted it as a story. I saw it in her stories, and Gary told her she was going to lose followers. Wow. And then honey, then this seems intentional. Are you sure about that? That's interesting, because if you post something as a story, she knows enough. Like, she is not new to social media. She's on YouTube a lot. At one point, she was going to start a YouTube show of some sort, almost like her own reality show. She was posting a lot about her mom and her dad and stuff. So if she posted this as a story and then went back and literally reposted it as a post, as a reel, which means it goes up on your grid and it goes up on reels for everyone else to see. A story is only 24 hours. And in general, the only people that are going to see your stories are people that follow you, because that's whenever, you get the little circle up above somebody's Instagram. You know what I mean? When somebody has a new story, see, like Aaron Leachy has a new story I haven't read. Bravo and Cocktails has a new story. Brooke Shelby, Michael Hitchcock, yeah, is that his name? Chaz Dean, Bethenny doesn't have a new one. That's wild. That almost makes me think she knew exactly what she was doing. And she had comments on. You can post and put no comments, meaning I'm going to post this, but I don't want to see or read or get everyone riled up in what they're going to start saying. She knew she wanted the engagement. I mean, how much does not Jackie Schimmel, what's the dude's name? The Jamie Kennedy is always talking about making the Jeff Lewis, or he used to talk about the pictures being, whatever. Oh, get in the comments and tell me this. He just wants his pictures in particular from his Jeff Lewis Live episode to have a lot of comments, because that makes it look like to Jeff that he's got a lot of fans, or he brings the engagement and he's making Jeff money. You know what I mean? Exactly. Michael Riley. I mean, God bless her. She is a woman of a certain age, of a certain generation. She's definitely going to, but she also lives in South Florida. She lived in New York City. Is she going to act like she's never met a Puerto Rican or somebody that speaks Spanish? Like, what the actual? Michael Riley says, we all know who Jeff is. This just confirmed it. So for everyone that was commenting saying unfollowed now, I'm like, you weren't following her. And if you were, then you were like, what? How did you? Oh my gosh. Louise says, I think Allie was there. Someone other than Gary was telling her no, not to post. See, I didn't hear any of that. Maybe she edited. So I did see something the other day. So on Saturday, I think it was, Bethenny Frankel posted something that I saw, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm either having deja vu or this is exactly what she said the other day and reposted it. Then I scrolled down. It was the same thing, same shirt. She was in her closet and the same comment. It was the same thing she was talking about. And then I read it and it was like a little bit different. And I'm like, oh, it was weird. But all these people know exactly what they're doing with posting. Faith Star says, I wonder what Jeff Lewis's ratings for the radio show are lately. I believe he is losing lots of listeners. I have no idea. I don't know. Obviously, he says he doesn't even know the whatevers. Okay, so Kelly Dodd. I did think last night, because I'm like, oh, Kelly Dodd and Jill are friends. They've been recently. Kelly was saying that she was going to be on a few episodes of the reboot. Did I play that for you already? Where she said that she was going to be? Let me see if I can find it.
Ugh, God,
This is so-
she's like crazy. She's insane. Anybody who would quote that lady who
Kelly can put this in her suitcase.
just pisses me off.
She's talking about me. But this one, she's talking about
It
being on the
is.
show.
And this is what's so good.
Haven't watched since you left, Kelly.
Hold on.
The New York one, because those are actually my friends, except Sonia Morgan. But they are all my friends except Sonia Morgan, and she's gonna break the fourth wall. She's gonna have it completely like reality. It's not gonna be this produced fake fighting bull crap that Tamra puts out there, and it's gonna be really really fun.
Well,
Well, nobody wants fun, to be honest with you. So is Jill Zarin an executive producer or something? Like, did she put money behind this? Is that why the show is being done on E? Like, if Kelly already has talked to her about, I'm going to break the fourth wall, I'm going to make it fun, I'm not going to have fake fights, I'm not going to whatever, that means they're already producing the show. They're already talking about the show. So it's like she's also saying what she's not going to do. Mike, oh, look how comfy Luna is. She's so cute. Hi, Pony. She's so cute on the pillow. Luna, say hi. Hi, baby girl. You got a big stretch in you. She's so cute. Don't Start at this says, perhaps Jill Zarin is trying her best to get an invite to Mar-a-Lago by doing that reel, the thing that really matters in the Palm Beach circle she's trying to get into. Oh, I did watch that members only Palm Beach. You know what I mean? Yes. Is Kelly moving to Florida? Oh, right. They're filming in Palm Beach. Oh, she'll go stay at, she claims she's friends with all of them except for Sonia, which no, she's not. When has she ever posted with Ramona or, even Jill Zarin? I don't know that she posts with her and stuff. Anyways, they didn't really say much at all. It was even somebody commented at the end that they woke up and they woke up to the new smash and Kelly and Rick are woke. And Rick really took offense to that. He's like, this isn't woke. I'm but I thought the halftime show was good. And Kelly was like, I'm Mexican, so I listened to Mexican music. I know I liked it. And I'm like, and then she was like, my daughter knows Bad Bunny. That's why I've heard of him before. But whatever. It was very much on the fence. But Rick probably had a big talk, and he probably like pinches her leg if she starts saying something like, because he already knew how much crap. Now, they're probably jealous that her name was all over the news and what Jill Zarin's, but it was all negative. So I think at this point, Rick was like, I kind of need to keep my day job. We may need to be a little lighter on what we say with this. You know what I mean? Oh, joyful Mariah. That's an interesting. I've never heard that. Well, you can always chalk it up to the fact that art is supposed to disturb the comfortable. Maybe Jill is too comfortable in her little Palm Beach bubble. Yeah, that's cute. Fave Star says the New York ladies won't deal with Kelly's antics. I don't know that she'll have antics. I think she'll show up very subdued. I mean, she says she wants it to be nice. I don't know that she'll show up like she did on the OC. It was very interesting, but at the end, it's like 46 minutes into the show. It's like a 50-minute show. It used to be like a 15 or 20-minute show. Today was 50 minutes. Somebody said something about SFT. Sarah from Texas is going to talk about you. And she was like, who's SFT? And I'm like, oh, honey, stop. Like, everyone knows you know who I am. And then she was like, she's insane. She's obsessed. She's crazy. Her eyes scare me. And I'm like, calm down, honey. Like, there's nothing about me that's scary. There's nothing about me that's insane or crazy. Like, stop. Fake news, fake news. And then she says something else. I don't even know what she said. The whole thing was kind of subdued. Like, I definitely think they were being easy. They were easy breezy, lemonade squeezy with the whole thing, right? Definitely not wanting to offend their viewers. Although I think their viewers think like they do. You know what I mean? Oh, she's like, y'all can't hear her, but she's like, you're so cute. Y'all, I never knew I could love a dog so much. I mean, I never. That's true. Anne Marie said I should be more worried if Kelly liked me. I do think it's a pansy move of her to block me. Like, seriously, like, why block someone? Like, that girl, she needs all the followers she can get. She needs to sell her CBD drinks or minerals or whatever they were hawking on today's show. Let's see if I'm still blocked. Kelly Dodd. I mean, what's her face? Yes, I'm still blocked by Kelly Dodd. On Instagram and then TikTok. Oh, I wonder if she can block me on YouTube. I'm shocked she hasn't yet. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can block someone from your channel. Still, only 3,000 views. There was like 1,000 people on when we were watching, but I couldn't check that because I was listening in my ear. I'm surprised they only have 3,400 views. I don't know how they're making money off of that. Substantial money to help support them. You know what I mean? Oh, that's funny. She's literally talking about me right now. The weirdo eyes. Whatever, lady. Anyways, what else y'all want to chat about? Did you see the news that Brittany Bateman has officially ended things? She says she's dating herself. She's not dating Jared Osmond anymore. Of course, had to make a video clip of all their good times and announce it to everybody. I mean, the comments were like, okay, I've seen this before. You're going to break up again. You're going to break up again. You're going to break. Oh, I'm going to make my daughters a priority. She only talks about the one kid she wants to make a priority, Olivia. She never talks about the other daughter. Yes, she claims to be Black. She claims to be Hispanic or Mexican. Don't Start Nothing says you can trust that Kelly is going to claim any nationality when it suits her and when she's going to attack. She does it to claim that she has the right to go for them since she's one of them. Oh, yeah. I mean, but is she really, are they really breaking it? He probably commented on it. Let me see. Brittany Bateman. You know what? She should be, I mean, she should go back to being, a star. I guess maybe she, ting, ting, ting tour. Oh, wait, she's going on tour. Ting, ting, ting tour coming May 2026. Interesting. Where's the breakup? Oh, here it was. Goodbye. It was called Goodbye, Baby. You Are Loved, as if he died or something. You see this? And so I clicked on it and it was like videos of them and some music. Said, Goodbye, baby. You are loved, unicorn. I'm walking away from something and someone I truly love. My heart is broken. Broken heart emoji. I put this video together to show the world our real relationship. For anyone who has wondered why I kept going back to Jared, there was real love there. Jared, comma, goodbye, period. You'll always have the most special place in my heart, and you really were the love of my life. Oh, give me a break. I'm moving on. This time I'm dating myself. Hashtag real love, hashtag goodbye, hashtag broken. Oh my gosh, my comment has 433 likes. This other comment, Katie Jolo says, girl, delete this, has 1,400 likes. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. Somebody said, Brittany, sweetie, this is like the 10th time you've left this man. I don't believe you anymore, respectfully. Brittany responded saying, I get it. I wouldn't believe me either. That's okay. You will see. Okay. I mean, did he move on? Sounds like he moved on. Sounds like he broke up with her. Oh, I wish I could hear Luna. She's so dang cute. She is so dang cute. Michael Riley, since you're on live with us, you make everyone so happy. Do you want to come on live? Let me put the link in here. Invite guest, and anybody can come on live and tell us what you think about things. Okay, Traitors, episode 7. That banquet, for one thing, the outfits were crazy. The Mara lady, she is just fabulous. I cannot believe it. Did not shock me that Lisa Rinna said, oh, of all 3 of the traitors, I'm the one. I'm an actress. I can do this. I got this. I can get somebody to touch this brooch. That was the rule. This brooch that she kept calling something else, some other fancy name, but basically a brooch. She had to get somebody to touch it. So then she had to figure out, who do I want to touch it? So she picks, oh my gosh, Jam Jam. I'm like, my brain literally went blank. She picks Jam Jam to do it basically because he was starting to catch on, I think. And she also needed to do it to somebody that wouldn't come back to her necessarily, because she knew that people were also starting to catch on to her as being a traitor, mainly Colton and some other people. But Mara's outfit was gorgeous. The fact that all of them thought, even Jam Jam, when he's leaving, when he got, murdered in public sight or whatever, in what they call it, broad daylight, what they call it, murdered in whatever they call it. He is convinced that it's because she kissed him on the cheek. And she's like, no, I air kissed. You air kissed me. I air kissed you. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't even know why. I think they probably should have let them know after the fact. No, he touched my brooch. But then maybe it makes it, no, they can't. Wait a minute. Oh, they can't. So dumb. They can't, because they can't let them know that she's a traitor. Yes, murdered in plain sight is what they were saying. Yes, for sure. Yeah. But the fact that they could do this antidote, I mean, I think my brain will be going crazy. First of all, they do the banishment every night. They do a competition every day. They do the 3 traitors do a murder every night. I mean, it's a very fast moving TV show. So even though it seems like to us it's a week between whatever, it's every day to them. So it's a lot. I mean, every day they're like, wait a minute. And when the one girl Natalie, I think it was, that said, when we murdered, well, that gave Lisa a really good opportunity to bring her name up at the table, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. They did end up banishing Lisa. She cried. But Rob is like not protecting Lisa at all. Now he's not protecting Candace. Now Candace isn't going to protect Rob. I mean, what are they going to do? Has it ever, the only other one I watched was the one with MJ. So this is the most one. Season 4 is the most one I've been really into. So I still don't understand. I think they all are trying to get money, right? Get the pot of money built up. But at the end of the day, there's going to be, in theory, there's going to be more faithfuls left than traitors. So they obviously want to kick the Traitors off so they don't have to split the money with them. But they're not going to get a lot of money if they have to split it even between 4 and 5 people. They're not going to have a lot of money, right? Thank you, Charlie Charles, for reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. These gossipy vlogs. Ooh, I love that. These happy gossipy vlogs. I love that. Wait, what'd you think about the tears? It was sad because she was like, I loved being on Housewives for 8 years, but this show was, whatever. Don't Start Nothing says, I'm glad Lisa Rinna is gone. She got to taste her own medicine. She was so unnecessarily cruel when they took out Caroline Stanberry, telling her to go back to Dubai when Caroline was clearly upset. Yeah. Crazy. Who was on I'd listened to Andy Cohen live this morning and the Smith sisters. So when I got out of volunteering at the food bank, Jeff Lewis was on, and it said Caroline Stanberry, but it was a different voice. I could not figure out who it was, though. I mean, I heard Caroline talk with her accent, but it was somebody else. I couldn't figure out who it was, though. If one traitor is at the end, the remaining traitors get it all. Oh, wait a minute. If Rob wins everything, he still has to split it with Lisa and Candace? Wait, for real? Is that what that means? They filmed Traitors during 10 days. So it's quick and intense with a lot of emotions involved. Yeah, it must be exhausting. Oh, the faithfuls don't get anything? Wow. So what's their point for going on the show? Right? What's your point? Now you're awake. Hi. Hi, sweet Jado. The faithfuls won't get nothing. That's crazy to me. They also get a salary. Okay. It is funny that nobody figured out that there's 2 Olympic ice skaters. And I like ice skating. I don't watch it as much as I would want to, but I think I did know that Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski have done commentary together. So I love that nobody figures out that they're kind of in there, which is kind of cheating. But then again, they had 4 housewives. So you kind of have, these built in with the gamers, the reality TV stars, the housewives, the athletes. You kind of get the built-in groups, you know what I mean, to go against each other. Kind of crazy. Anyways, haven't watched episode 8 yet, but I will watch. I need to get it together. I need to watch episodes 8 and 9, and we'll chat about that next Monday. I know there was something else on. I think one of the 90 Day Fiancés was on last night, even against the Super Bowl, which is kind of crazy. It's that Single Life one. I feel like Jill Zarin's being quiet today. No stories. She's like, I'm just going to, everyone says they won't watch and they totally will end up watching. You know what I mean? I feel like there was a new, there's so many 90 Day Fiancé people. I cannot keep up with them. Oh, Aviva. Hold on. I just saw Aviva Drescher come up in my Instagram. Where did it go? I hate when something comes up. Man, Bethenny Frankel, she can sell things. Good Lord. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Remember when grandma slipped you cash like a deal was going down? Oh my God, that's so funny. It's so funny, like birthday money. It just came up with something. I have no idea where it was at. Oh, I have seen about this. So remember, what's her first name? I keep seeing this though. Alexa Curtin, the lady with the dark, what was her name? From Real Housewives of Orange County. Anyways, one of her daughters is going through some addiction issues, or maybe Ben, and this YouTube person is trying to help her. They can send money to support the channel. The Cash App is in the video. Cash App is, okay, I don't know if that's helping her or just helping the person, but that is sad. That I have my long lost. Wait, what? Ugh, I don't even know. Lynn, yes, Lynn Curtin. I mean, I'm not opposed to him winning. I always think, even with MJ, I was conflicted because I'm like, well, they're playing a game. Like, I wish MJ would have gotten part of that money, but do I want to split money 3 ways versus 2 ways? No, it wasn't all that much money. Like, it, you know, I think her feelings were hurt that she left, you know, her child and her husband and her business, went to Scotland, and then didn't win anything. You know what I mean? Don't Start Nothing says, am I the only one that hopes that Rob wins? I mean, he's definitely a cutie. Definitely a cutie. Oh, okay. Sandy says, no, if Rob wins, only he would get the money. If there's no traitor at the end, the faithful split the money. That's what I thought. Okay, that's kind of how I remembered it. Wait a minute. What? Lisa in Kentucky says, Traitors Rob TikTok is everything. Does he go get snakes? What's his TikTok account? Tell me. Rob, I don't know his last name. He doesn't look like a guy that would go on Love Island. I never saw him as a Robert Kelly. I don't know what his name is. Oh, it did show up, and it says followed by Lisa. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. He is a cutie. Look at him with those muscles and tacos. Oh, he's doing Zaxby's commercial. Wait, is Zaxby's chicken? Is that the guy that Kim Zolciak's daughter was dating for years, the rich guy? Maybe. Oh, the dress is so cute. Oh, I love this girl, Tori Flowers. She posts the cutest little videos, and so does Whitney Harrison. Oh my gosh, I could just shop their TikTok all day long. I love shopping Bravo and Cocktails Instagram. God, I get so much cute stuff off of there. So much cute stuff. Lisa says, I want Rob to win so bad. I can't stand it. I've been obsessed with him on TikTok. I love that. Lisa, how's your job going? Are you still working? Gosh, our trash is coming really late today. I hear the trash truck now. It's really late. Louise says, Rob is choosing Eric to be a traitor. Oh, no way. Eric could be at the end and not Rob. That's what happened in episode 8? I thought they only had the chance to do that this last episode. Oh, wait, did I start watching? Maybe. Let me look. Oh, I did start watching a little bit of episode 8 because I did write down that Colton got murdered. Okay, so I started watching, and then it was like midnight, y'all. I had to go to sleep. Lisa says, my daughter watched Rob on Love Island. He's just a good old country boy from Alabama, and I'm loving it. And he's so strategically smart. Loves to play and chess and read books. Oh, I love that. And he's so cute. Lisa, no girlfriend. Oh, they closed the shop last week. Wait, why? Wait, they closed your job? Wow. Anyways, that's no bueno. Anyways, well, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you're commenting. Subscribe to me everywhere. You like all my videos. That would really help me out a lot. It helps the algorithm and all that jazz. If you're listening as a podcast, it's Sarah from Texas. Make sure to scroll down and find the says like follow the show, and then that'll bring up every time I make a podcast, and do the 5-star rating and review. And I really appreciate that too. And I will see you Wednesday live again at 2 p.m. Eastern here. Bye, Chumpettes. Oh, my alarm.